Aries Risings April 2024 is literally the most important month of this year, and maybe one of the past several years, your life. It's a big month. This is a time of you elevating into a truer, new version of yourself. So if you are excited to dive into what the astrology says about you for this upcoming April, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maren. I make astrology videos and also music, which you can find down below, along with my astrology courses and my one-on-one readings. So starting out on the 3rd, Venus is going to conjoin Neptune in your Pisces 12th house. The 12th house is mental health and generally things that we struggle with, but it can also be spirituality. Venus and Neptune together is otherworldly pleasure, enjoyment, and having a great time. This could be something along the lines of like a plant medicine ceremony or just having a realization through mental health of something really satisfying and beautiful. Then on the 5th, Venus will enter your Aries first house. From the 5th onward, Venus is in your first house. This is your time to attract, get what you need, and bring in opportunities. This is great manifesting energy. Then on the 8th, there is a total solar eclipse in your Aries first house. Now, a total solar eclipse is a huge new beginning to set the stage of events for the next 6 months and well into the next year. And with it in your first house of self, this is all about you, your identity, who you are, your personality, your character. You are either rebranding or coming out as a more authentic version in a very specific way. This is not low-key, and this is very much year defining. Then on the 9th to the 11th, Mars will conjoin Saturn in your Pisces 12th house. This actually shows pretty objective difficulty with mental health, addictions, or being alone. It shows some kind of boundary that you realize you need to have and put effort into upholding. And from the 11th to the 12th, there's a Sun-Mercury cazimi in your Pisces 12th house, adding insight, clarity, and realization to what it is that you are changing about your mental health. Then from the 15th to the 26th, so the whole second half of the month, Jupiter is going to conjunct Uranus in your Taurus second house. Jupiter is growth and Uranus is randomness, chaos, and destabilization. With these two conjunct, it shows a random positive but chaotic and weird new beginning around money for you. You're probably going to be making money in a way that is random and out there and quite disruptive but positive. Then on the 19th, Mercury conjoins Venus in your Aries first house. This is great for saying something or speaking something into existence that you want. You could also be just receiving a compliment or getting feedback that is really positive about yourself. Then on the 19th as well, the Sun will enter your Taurus second house. This is when the energy begins to move from your ego and your identity and what you've decided to start into money and into resources. So you might see that the second half of the month is a lot more about money. And on the 21st to the 23rd, the Sun is going to square Pluto between your 2nd and 11th houses. You may feel like some group or community or social circle of people is pressuring you to spend money in a certain way, and you could feel like you're being manipulated. Then on the 23rd, there is a full moon in your Scorpio 8th house. This is a letting go or the selling of a financial asset. You're probably selling something off or getting rid of something financially, like paying off debt. And on the 28th to the 30th, Mars will conjoin Neptune in your 12th house. This is big spiritual warrior energy for your mental health. So even as things are going really well, it does seem that you are dealing with something mental health-wise that you're deciding to uphold and be really like rigid and mature with. And the end of the month, this shows that you're being a spiritual warrior or definitely looking at spirituality and other kinds of healing to be kinder to yourself in this process. On the 29th, Venus will enter your Taurus second house of finances. So as we enter May, there is a great amount of abundant energy moving into your financial sectors continuously. And on the 30th, Venus will square Pluto between your 2nd and 11th houses. So this does show that you could again feel manipulated or feel as if you were being pressured to spend or even make money in a certain way due to societal or peer pressure. And we end the month on the 30th with Mars entering your first house. This is great because it shows that there's a fire lit under you, that you have go-getter energy, and that you're being more assertive as we head into May. So if you have any thoughts about what is coming up for you this April, do make sure to leave me a comment down below with how you're feeling. The tarot card that we have here for Aries Risings this April is the Fool reversed. The Fool upright is usually about embarking on a journey and being like, okay, I don't know anything, let me just see what I can learn. The Fool reverse is usually like, you own this. There's no need to restart this journey. You don't need to be humble here. You can literally be a leader and be at the top of your game. Hope that this was helpful and hope that you have an awesome April ahead. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you are not already. I know about 50% of you guys are. It would be great to get that closer to 100%. Otherwise, I hope that you have an awesome April and I will see you in the next one.